Yes, welcome to another video, guys. I'm Lewis and above me is Jordan. We're going to be taking a look at the preview for the FC Porto game, which is coming up later today. First of all, before we get into it, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the notification bell as well for daily Manchester City videos. Right, okay, get into it. There's quite a lot of things to talk about. First Champions League game of the campaign. Bernardo Silva.
B Silva, the big boy B Silva. Obviously, he hasn't featured as much at the start. He's back in now. He's back in the team. Played against Arsenal. I thought he had a really good game against Arsenal. Played him in a bit of a different role than what we're seeing him. But then again, against Arsenal, everyone kind of played a little bit of a different role.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
But he's a real workhorse. Is that the right thing?
I think a workhorse is a thing, isn't it? Because horses used to
pull stuff.
I'd say mow the grass, but I don't think that's it, isn't it?
Horses did mow the grass.
Is it called ploughing?
Plough.
Horses ploughed. Bernardo Silva ploughs the midfield.
Is it? I don't know if this is right, but basically Bernardo's a real engine or a plough in that midfield. So is I think in my brain I'm saying he'll get some game time against Porto. I think he'll start against Porto. I think he'll have a similar effect as well. I think this is where we're going to see Bernardo more. Does
Bernardo Ploughdo?
Nah, we need to be cancelled. Hashtag cancel City Xtra.
Does Bernardo Ploughdo?
Ploughdo.
Are you Ploughdoing him in midfield?
Do you even Ploughdo?
That's it. Bernardo ploughs. Do you plough in midfield? Do you plough him tonight?
We're going to plough tonight. This
going. Right, we need to bring this back on track, innit? Bring it back on track.
Reel it back in, bro. Reel it back in.
Go back. So,
Right.
Bernardo Silva, do you play him in midfield tonight?
Yeah, I think Bernardo will play in midfield tonight. I think he'll smash it, bring high energy, and nothing to do with any ploughs. What are your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, you know what? I've said for a while, that I like him out on the wing, on the right wing. I think he's class. You know, he's got that close ball control. Bit like Leo Messi, when Messi gets it on there, he can bring players to him, it creates space. But if he's not playing there, I actually prefer him. If he's going to play in the midfield, I actually prefer him a little bit deeper. For one, he's got legs. He can offer something slightly different that Rodri and Gundogan can't offer. Two, he's actually like a bit of another animal, but he's like a bit of a dog. You know what I mean? Like he's always running around and proper busy and stuff. So again, it creates a little bit of activity in that midfield.
He outruns everyone on the pitch.
He outruns everyone. He can also drive forward with the ball, so it's a little bit different. If there's no passing lanes available, then give him the ball and he can sort of carry it and again try and create space. I think, is he good enough to play like a behind the striker role? I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure I've seen it properly just behind the striker. Has he got that I don't know. I don't think he's quite got it. So I actually think one of his best positions is that centre mid role, box to box, just a bit of everything. And yeah, when he plays there, I really, really, really like him there. So yeah, that's where I'd be playing him. And yeah, let us know in the comment section where you'd be playing him, on the wing, on the plough, or in centre mid. Right, okay, next man up on the list is Ferran Torres. We've obviously got Sterling and Mahrez as wingers. Foden's played there. What's that, John Stones?
Bro, he's messaging me.
God's sake, we're not professional at this.
No, bro, he told us that the podcast was good this week.
Oh yeah, if you've not watched the podcast, we'll link the podcast. Go have a watch.
Yeah, cheers, John.
But yeah, Ferran Torres, obviously, he's not had much game time yet, which is to be expected. You got to remember, he's only 20 or something like that, so he's not going to be going straight into the first team. We've got experienced players in Sterling and Mahrez there. And I'm starting to think, is this a game that we should start him in? I'm not sure, but you saying before you would like 100% throw him in, right?
Yeah, I was ready to. I'm full send mode. I'm ready to see him. I just want to see him more. I think maybe I'm impatient and I just want to see more of the guy. But I don't know. I'd like to see how he fares in the Champions League game. More time to embed in the team. More chance for us to see what he can do. And I feel like our front three, will be. We kept saying that Leon Delap and stuff like that. We'll always start Leon Delap, obviously, but he's not available for the Champions League games. So, I don't know. I feel like gives other players a rest with our heavy fixtures. He's a quality alternative to offer for either the left-hand side or the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, and I think the fans will be split on whether he should start or not. I'm 50-50. I really don't know. I'm on the fence, really. I don't know whether we should start him or whether we should just go with the standard Sterling and Mahrez. But like you said to me before off camera that, you know, they've played a lot of football. So maybe drop one of them, play Torres, and then maybe 60 minutes, you know, swap whoever you've not dropped with the other one. So, you know, to get him a bit of a rest in there. Either way, you know, Torres and whoever you play, that's a good, you know, it's good wingers, isn't it? So we should be able to create some sort of attacking threat on the wings. But yeah, that's an interesting one. Again, let us know what you think in the comment section below. Would you start Torres or would you just stick with the standard team? Right, okay, next up, we're going to drop back a little bit, move into the defence, because this is an interesting one. Obviously, there's so many different ways that Pep could play this. Does he go the same sort of system against Arsenal, which is a bit of like a 4 but sort of a 5 at the back, or does he just revert back to standard 4 at the back? What are your thoughts, Bray?
It's a difficult one, really, to imagine what Pep's doing, as every week is always a difficult one to imagine what Pep's going to do. Yeah. Especially with the he threw that new formation through Plough. He ploughed that new formation into the mix against Arsenal. But I don't think I'm going to go 4 at the back this time. I'm thinking 4 at the back. I don't know. Help me.
I think he's probably going to go 4 at the back, and then it's just a case of who are them for. So I think you've got to stick with Ake and Diaz. Laporte's still not fit. Me personally, guys, I'd be giving Kyle Walker a rest. He played really, really well against Arsenal, but prior to that, I think he's had a bit of a slower start to the season than we would have liked. And I put that purely down to the amount of football this guy's played. Yeah. Cancelo played all right against Arsenal. Got better in the second half. And, you know, this could be a game where we need a little bit of more of attacking threat from the full-back. So I play Cancelo, get the guy some minutes. He's a good right-back, and also give Kyle Walker a rest. And then it's basically, who do you play at left-back here? You know, do you play Kyle Walker, actually? Do you play Zinchenko? Do you play Ake there and play Stones at centre-back? Me personally, I'd play Zinchenko. Whether he should be at the club or not, still, I don't know.
He's there, so we may as well use him.
He's there, you know what I mean? He can do a job. And if you are wanting Cancelo to be bombing down that wing, then, you know, Zinchenko can just sit in there and make it a bit tighter at the defence. So it's an interesting one. I think that's what we're going to go for, though, isn't it? In our predicted lineup, which we'll show you in a few minutes. But basically going to be Zinchenko, Ake, Diaz, and Cancelo is hard. But yeah, again, let us know what you think in the comments.
It's still a strong defence, though.
It's a good defence, yeah. And playing Zinchenko compensates for the fact that Cancelo's going to be let loose, you know what I mean? So it's only the same as when we played Walker and Mendy plays, you know what I mean? You sort of play Walker doesn't get forward that much, but you let Mendy drift off, you know what I mean? So it's just flipped, innit? Right, okay, before we come to the predicted team, I just want to mention Porto. Not had the best time recently. They've failed to win the last 2 games. Okay, granted, the last game was against Sporting, and they actually were 2-1 up. They were 1-0 down, 2-1 up, and then they conceded an 87th minute goal, which must have hurt against their rivals. And prior to that, they were at home against Maritimo. Not sure if I got that right. They lost 3-2, and actually they scored in the 99th minute to make it 3-2. So they were they flatters them a little bit there. So they're coming into this not on the best of form.
Looks like some defensive issues.
Yeah, defensive. They're conceding 5 goals in the last 2 games. So again, it's important that we really get at these and test their confidence at the back. We've seen our defence last year. Any team sort of tested our defence and our defence crumbled. Fans, we were nervous. They've probably got a little bit of the same sort of thing going on at the moment, conceding 5 in the last 2, as I've just said. So, be interesting.
Yeah, I think it should be an open game of football as well. They're gonna, with the amount of goals that they're scoring, conceding. I feel like they must be playing some open football, or at least, or is it just a shambles at the back? But it's crazy us talking about someone else's defence, slating someone else's defence, when we've had our defence for so long.
One good defensive performance, and we're giving it out already.
Look at us already thinking we're defending masterclass geniuses.
But it should be an open game, as you say. They appear to be attacking side. They've not got the best defence. It is the first game as well, so they're not going to come here and sit for a point. You know what I mean? There's no point there's no point. But
Oh.
there isn't any point to that. You know, they might as well come and try and win the game. It is the first game of the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it if it was like the last game or that they needed a point to go through, then fair enough. But just go out. You know what I mean? Try and get the 3 points. You never know. You know what I mean? Yes, we played all right against Arsenal, but you know we've not been exactly like comfortable in the games before that. So I think they should go out. If I was a Porto manager, I'd be going for it. Right, okay, let's move on to the predicted lineups. We've already gone through the back four. Edison obviously starts in goal. What we're saying, that we're seeing Rodri in the midfield.
Rodri centre defensive mid. Then we've got Bernardo and Foden as our other.
Maybe we might see Gundogan come in. At some point.
Good one should come in at some point.
Maybe not starting, but you know, like come off the substitute bench and give Rodri a bit of a rest. Another player who's played a lot of football recently.
Yeah. Then up top, we've got Torres, Sterling, and a big boy Sergio Aguero to get some more minutes.
Yeah.
To add on to his minutes against Arsenal. The guy needs some more match fitness, bring his sharpness back, maybe get his legs back kicking again. We know about a few people saying against Arsenal he was leggy, so we just need to
Which he was, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
To be expected, though.
Yeah, of course. Come back from a major injury, and we need to keep playing him more so that he can start. Firing on all cylinders. We need him firing on all fronts for all the competitions that we're going to be in.
Yeah, a couple of points on that. You know, we dropped Riyad Mahrez. I'm not really fussed whether we drop Sterling or Mahrez, but I just think whoever you drop, you know, they should be swapped at about the 60-minute. You know, it's imperative that we give, you know, them lads some rest because they played a lot of football. So It doesn't matter who you start there. And again, the same goes with Aguero. He's obviously played just over an hour against Arsenal, whatever it was. Do you really want to be playing for a full 90 minutes again a couple of days later? Me personally, I wouldn't. So again, I'd be looking for about an hour or something out of him and then see what you can do substitute wise. So yeah, I mean that's a good team and I'm just looking forward to it. Champions League is back. Leon is out of my mind.
Yeah, fresh start, isn't it? What Leon? Who's Leon?
Who is Leon? yeah, I don't know who Leon is.
In fact, wasn't Leon a guy in our live stream the other day? I'm sure he said his last name was Lion, but you could call him Leon. For footballing reasons, remember?
That is true. That is a thing. Yeah.
Shout out, Mr. Leon.
Yeah, so looking forward to it, guys. We'll be doing a live watch along a bit later on as well. So yeah, make sure you come along to that. If you subscribe with your notification bell turned on, you should see it in your inbox. But other than that, yeah, hope you all enjoy watch the game. And yeah, come back later on for our review of the Lyon game. Smash the like button if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you later.